Απορρίπτονται εμέρινε, ότε εγώ πιο τον ίνον, ότε πιο, απορρίπτονται εμέρινε, πολυφρόνιδες.
Rowers in position.
Θεσσαλίστη του Σαΐδα,
Until your return, Commander.
πολυφρόνιδες στεβουλές. Θεσσαλίστη
Release them!
Decrease speed.
The commander's leading the deck!
More speed. Maximum speed.
We are at full speed, Commander!
Ready oars. Everyone, brace yourselves. Sails down. Sails down. Ship the oars. Raise the sail. Sailing speed. All Get the oars ready! Ship the oars! Sails up now!
They are headed straight for us! I think they are going to ram us!
Archers! Ready! More speed!
Commander, they are heading right at us! Don't waste arrows!
Forward with me! Let's bring them down!
We need more people up
Increase
here!
speed! Fire on tight! Sails now! Get the oars out! Slow! Archers! Get ready to fire!
Commander, we need to brace for her out of the way!
Forward! Archer! Ready yourself!
They are coming right at us!
Archer! We need you!
Try another volley! Commander, they are trying to ram us!
We're approaching Naxos.
Are you excited?
Nervous. What will I say to him?
Alexios, you've traveled half the Greek world to find her. You don't have to say anything. Just being there will be enough.
But what What if she is disappointed in you?
Any mother would want a child as brave and as loyal as you. If I were your mother...
Λείψω με δάνειον είναι...
This temple is for the god of wine, Dionysos. Bet Marcos would like it here.
Be intimidated. Stock the barracks and double the patrols. If Paros is sending them, I want to know the moment they make landfall.
Yes, Archon.
But Archon, please, the
Xerxes,
merchants have...
I understand your concerns. But protecting the town and the quarries is what's most important. You may all go. The meeting is over.
Alexios. How?
When I closed my eyes, I could still see you fall. I thought I had lost you.
Cassandra is still alive.
I have her, don't they? I rebuilt my life from ashes. Do you understand? Now you tell me you're alive. You're both alive. It's really you. It's not some trick of the gods.
I found you.
Your sister. We have to get her back.
She's too far gone.
I gave up on you both once. Never again.
What have you...
How did you...
I have a lot of questions.
I think we both do. But ask. I'll answer what I can.
I want to know about my real father.
How did you know?
I was told.
Nikolaos. You saw him.
In Megaris, yes.
Nikolaos was your father. He was the man who raised you. Until he took his Spartan duty too far.
He mentioned another. What can you tell me about him?
I always hoped you would never need to discover the truth. But there are things you need to know if we are to stop the cult.
What do you mean?
He sought me out before I knew your Nikolaos. I've not heard from him in a long time. What's wrong?
Soldiers from Paros just made landfall in the cove. A small force, maybe a dozen.
Malaka. Timo, gather the troops. Questions will have to wait, Lamb.
I want to help.
I assume you can use those weapons?
Better than when you last saw me?
Good. Come.
Who is attacking?
Paros, across the bay. It seems Silanos has finally grown tired of sharing the marble trade.
Why now?
We've always had problems with Paros. I expected an attack, just not so soon.
I guess the time for talking is over.
Allies often forget their allegiances when opportunity beckons.
Why are you working with Sparta, given all that's happened?
Paros made an alliance with the Athenians, so they left me little choice.
You needed support.
A rivalry with Paros is one thing, but they turned it into a war. Their partnership with Athens was too much to weather for Naxos alone.
Off we go now.
Did anyone tell you why the commander smells so much? Apparently, he's got some huge wound that won't heal. It turns my stomach.
Cover! I'm going to break you! the one to die here! Fall forward!
I enjoy killing you!
There's always been a rivalry between the islands. After all, Naxos used to control Paros and Andros. They're envious of our craftsmen, too.
And now?
They think they deserve expansion. Their oligarch demands their wings spread wide. But we'll clip their wings before that happens.
They don't know who they're up against.
You remind me of Nikolaos. You fight just like him. Ruthless and cunning. He would be proud.
Nikolaos might have played the part of my father, but he wasn't. He tried to kill me.
What he did was wrong, Alexios. I hated him for it. But he did love you in his own way. I can assure you of that.
What happened to you in Argolis after that night?
I found your sister and rushed to a young doctor's apprentice, Hippocrates. I thought I'd lost you. I wasn't ready to lose you both.
I spoke with him recently. That night still haunts him.
I was heartbroken when the healers in Asclepios told me Cassandra was dead. The two of you were my whole world.
But she did live. They lied to you.
They must have realized she was special and handed her over to the cult.
She's been brainwashed. She believes she's doing what's right.
Some have successfully abandoned the cult. We could bring her back.
We owe it to her to try. I don't understand why the cult targeted our family.
There are many reasons, Lam.
What did we ever do to them?
Now that we're reunited, it's more a question of what we could do to them.
They fear us.
Your ancestors have been a thorn in their side for generations. They've decided we need to be eliminated to ensure their plans come to fruition.
The cult will pay for all they've done to our family and the Greek world.
You are mighty, Lam, but you cannot defeat that beast with sword and spear alone.
I'll use any weapon I can to make them suffer as we have. I know you left Sparta, but how did you end up on this island?
I couldn't stand by Nikolaos after what he did. I had to get out of Sparta.
So why here?
I saw an opportunity to help people, to grow something. I was elected to rule and protect this island from those who would ruin what we've built.
You've done some incredible things. Naxos is lucky to have you as its leader.
It's not been without its difficulties, but I'm proud of what we've achieved.
It's a pity there aren't more leaders like you. Let's continue this discussion somewhere the smell of death doesn't linger.
Ride with me.
The island is beautiful.
It is. Sparta has nothing on Naxian beaches.
Sparta. All I remember is the bottom of Mount Taygetos.
When I brought you to the Pythia as a baby, she never said we would live a nightmare. She said you had such promise.
The Pythia can't predict everything. Your general acted quickly, ringing the alarm.
Timo knows Paris is a threat. They make their business clear.
They can't be more clear than sending soldiers. There's no treaty?
Maybe there was, but it's long over. Now there's no mistaking them for anything but the enemy.
An enemy I could help you defeat.
We'll discuss that later. But I think you're right.
Yeah!
The temple's coming along, Evandros.
It will stay in ruins if we don't secure more donations. Soldiers can't get all the funds.
They can if you don't want the temple destroyed by our enemy. But I'll see what I can do.
It's a good deed restarting construction. Ligdamis was a great man who deserves reverence.
His battles against corruption and oligarchy are lessons we all should remember. I do intend to finish the temple.
Thank you, Felix.
What a strange day it has been.
But a good one.
I've certainly had worse.
Me too.
You have grown into a remarkable man, but I see the burden you carry on your shoulders.
Finding you has lessened it, I think.
I'm glad, but I have wondered why the gods chose to reunite us now.
So we can destroy the cult once and for all.
If only it were that simple. You are mighty, but we cannot stop them alone.
They are the source of all our...
By the gods! I'm sorry, my sweet. I forgot. Prepare the horses. I'll be out shortly.
Symposium?
I need to show the people their leader is strong and in control. Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath. I will help you stop the cult, but before I can leave Naxos, I have to ensure it will survive without me.
What do you need?
Paros has to be dealt with. We need to weaken their position. Once they're vulnerable, they will make a reckless decision and we will strike.
What did you have in mind?
We must force the Paros fleet to engage us and destroy it. But my admiral, Aeneas, is missing. His ship was sailing for Paros to engage in peace talks, and he never returned.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
If you need me, I'll be at the symposium. Although, try to look less intimidating should you choose to pay me a visit.
You! Glory!
Lost the target! Right there! Your diet, smart and hard! They always run. To arms!
Blood. Answer you this. I'll stop. This came from whatever wrote this message. I'll take it to the art merchant. I have some things to ask you.
Go on. It's the slow season.
I found these rock fragments near the graffiti. Do you recognize them?
That, my friend, is emery. Used for various artistic endeavors. Won't give the pottery as good of a shine in that state, though.
Emery? The rock? Is it found on Naxos?
It's mined from the Rotsuna waterfall.
Thank you. Neroso.
Maybe you'll buy something next time.
Δηλαδή εξεμπολόμενε τη δυσιτηρά, αναζητήσατε εσύ τον Νηλαίον, ως γαρεξί και το κέπερι συναυτικοί αποκλεισμοί, επί ήλθε αμέσως διακυρήνης, έχουμε ναρτοποιούς και καβέρνες, κυρίας Περσοντίνας, άκουση.
There's some hair stuck in the paint. Maybe from the brush the artist used. I better ask Agilos.
Κοσμήματα δυνάμενος φέρει.
I have some things to ask you.
Go on. It's the slow...
I found this hair stuck in the paint of the graffiti. Does it mean anything to you?
Many artists here on Naxos use wild animal hairs to form the bristles of their paintbrushes.
What animal is this hair from?
It's too long to be a deer. I've heard that some thrill seekers like to get hairs from the bears that live on the island. They're mad if you ask me, but artists are an unusual sort.
Thank you. Neroso.
Maybe you'll buy some.
Όπισθεν του πολυκυρίου ευρύσεις στη μάνδρα με
Κάραν μου απολέσω.
ουδέτερων. Αντακαίων τάραχος και λευκό χρουμφάλι να κηπισίους τίνους κόμβρους και τρίγλας εξευξήνου πόντου. Και άλλας εκ Διοσκουρίας, Τραπεζούντος, Συνόφλης και Ηρακλείας. Μάλιστα έχουμε νυχτή.
Ο εμός αδελφός λέει.
Περί τίνων κοσμημάτων συλλέγεις. Ποιος ο κίνδυνος?
Ο εμός αδελφός λέει. Ο εμός δυνάμενος φέρει στο άκρος. Μαλεμπόρου είναι τα πράγματα. Περί τίνων κοσμημάτων συλλέγεις. Ποιος ο κίνδυνος? Ασκηθικών προπορτίστων.
Αλλά μη σε δύο σχόλοι προποδεύεις. Είσαι εκ των στρατιωτών. Παρταγέντα άπαξα. Φανόντες κατέχους υδραπετέθη. Ή τούτων εξηγικών αλυσία αγιετουδαίως χωρώνης.
Κόδωναν κρούο.
Δυνάμενος φέρει στο άκρος. Αλεμπόρου
Λέγω εμ' αυτό έφερε
άσχο.
Ναι, ασχολία.
I have some things to ask you.
Go on.
I found these hairs.
Man,
What?
it's...
Thank you.
Man,
Και δηλαδή εξεμπολόμενε τη βυσιτηρά, αναζητήσατε εσύ των Νηλαίων, πως χαρεξή και το
Ουκέντι! Ουε, χείραν βοηθίασε το!
Να αποπληρούν τους στόχους. Το άδικον εστίν.
Doesn't matter where I got the information.
You should know by now that I'm not one to follow orders.
Did you not hear what I said? These are their most skilled killers. You cannot stay in the public eye. They'll find you.
I understand you perfectly. But I also need to be seen. The propagandist did his job well. I need more support to attack Barus.
I've seen too many people die already. Please, come away from here.
Aspasia.
Alex!
I'm interrupting.
And
You.
speak.
Of course.
You are a brave warrior, Mirini. But ignoring this danger is foolishness.
Better stay hidden. A cave entrance. They're in there. I should watch my step around here.
What? Interesting. Is someone there? I'm just scaring myself.
Who is that? A body. Keep watch while I go check.
Time to die! I could use some help over here.
All stamped with the seal of Paros. And a letter. Some kind of code. Ella! The cult soldiers were paid with drachmi from Paros.
Well, I could hardly ask for clearer proof. This will settle some scores. Take this to the Merchants Guild. Tell them it's the proof I promised. And tell them they can keep the coins.
Of course.
There was also this. I assume it's their orders.
I recognize this. It's an old dialect. The cult must use it to communicate with one another.
You can read it?
This money isn't from Silanos. It's from someone in Sparta.
That's not possible.
I can translate it for you, but these orders come from a Spartan king.
The Spartan nobility has always resisted the cult.
The cult is like water. Any crack in the stone and they'll get in.
Sparta stands against corruption.
How can you say that after all Sparta has done to you? They tore apart our family. They welcomed the cult with open arms.
Why do you keep saying they? I am still Spartan. And so are you.
Are you really?
I have responsibilities here. Paros needs to be stopped. But then, yes, I will go back.
We will destroy your statues. We will burn down your temples if that's what it takes to rid the world of rodents like you.
Όπιστε του πολιτηρίου ευρύσεις μάνδραν μετά της ύλης. Ενταυτή, ευρύσεις ρηκτήρι και ήλιν εκ Θεσσαλίας και Μακεδονίας. Ισπερολίγοι ήτινες κάπηλοι έχουν συνάντια. Αλλά όμως ήλθες εις τον τέλειο.
I have some things to ask.
Thank you.
Ανυπόφορον εστίν οράν.
Ο εμός αδερφός λέει, κοσμήματα δυνάμενος φέρει εις το άρτιο κοινείο. Αλεμπόρου δείτε, είναι τα πράτη κοινό πολυσί.
Λέγω αυτό ευρετικά κοσμημάτων συνελέγων, ασχολία δυνάμενων. Τι μηνύμη
σκυφτών εμπόρων, πρωτίστως σκυφτών, περιδέρια εκλεκτά, τεστικά, με τα προγράμματα πως πόστε η τελειοφέντη.
Δέος χωροδιδάσκαλος, ως ψίονται διδάξιν άπαμε.
Μυθόπεση, αλλά ανήσυχος,
Ήκουσα την επίσημη ταύτην και το πρότεινα. Μέλλον σύμπιν περιεδυνάβρου,
η φαρπαγέντα άπαμε, οι φανόντες οι κατεύθυνες, οι δραβετεύεται.
ούτε στην σπουδαία. Ο ενός παρτίδου, ούτε μία συναλλαγή μετά του Θεού. Όσο πατηρείται ανέσχυμος κλεπτησίκων, που ποτέ απεπειράθη πολύσον με εκάμινος λέγον είναι περσικόν πάριο, ιούς διασπόρος. Επίουσε σε αλόκοτον βεβαιότατα.
Ευρέ την ασχολία. Ω νέα σχολεία, να βεβαίως. Τι μήνυ στα γέννητε, τι σχολή προποδώνε. Ήστα έχω ευκούν.
Περί ποιων κοσμημάτων συνηλέγεις, ποιος ο κήπος. Σκητικών εμπόρευμα, πρωτίστως σκητικό.
Έχομεν πόδας βαμβακεράς εξ Αιγύπτου και οθόνας αρίστας. Έχομεν ράπτας αριστοτεχνίκτας.
Λεπτέστητα, ύπων και γρυπών και κοσμημένα. Με τα πουκάμονος όστιχη τελειωθένων. Ισά άπα.
Μυθώδες ηχεί, αλλά ανήσυχος είναι. Τι σε αστιοφέρον ταύτα.
Τις εκ των στρατιωτών, η φαρπαγέντα άπαντα, φανώντες οι κατέχοντες.
I have some things to ask you.
Go on. It's the slow season.
I found these rock fragments.
That
Emma.
it's.
I found this hair.
Man, it's.
I found this.
Man,
What?
it's.
I found these.
That,
Emma. I found these. Emma. Thank you.
Man.
Ίστα έχουμε εκπορδία και ειδή καλύφωνος. Ο πατήρ μου
Χαίρετε
έλεγε
και
δύο
καλώς
μερίδες
ήρθατε
θέατρο.
στο μείζον
Ήρθου των
πολιτείων
εκπληκτικών άνθρωπων.
Εγώ οι
Δέος
αρώματα
κορμιδάς.
Κορίνθους και
Ως
Κρήτης.
ισχύον τεριδάς
Ωραίο
ανάπτυξης.
βοή εκ ειρήνης και εξελιγνών. Και ίνος εκφράσετε
Δυσπετώ το βίο. Λέγω επ' αυτό.
Δυσπετώ το βίο.
Ο εμός αδερφός λέει
Κοσμήματα
πως
δυνάμεις
μίλατε
της
στην
γης.
άκρη.
Περί ποιων κοσμημάτων συλλέγεις, ποιος ο κίνδυνος.
Τι έστει τούτο. Μη. Ασφαλές εστί το παραμένει. Δυσπετώ το βίο. Λέγω επ' αυτό. Και βρε την ασχολία.
Κοσμήματα
Ο νέα
δυνάμεις
σχολεία.
φέρνει στο
Να,
άρθιο
βεβαίως.
τους.
Την
Αλλά
ημίτη
εμπόρου δείστε
στα
ή με τα
κέντρα.
πράττουν
Τη
απολύσει.
σχολή προπόδων.
Δυσπετώ το βίο, λέγω επ' αυτό ευρέ την
Ο εμός
ασχολία. Στο
Δηλαδή
άρθιο
εξεμπολόμενε τη δυσιτρά.
Αλλά εμπόρου δείστε
Αναζητήσατε
ή με τα
των
πράττουν
νέων.
απολύσει.
Ως γαρεξί και το κέπερι ήκος.
Δυσπετώ το βίο. Λέγω επ' αυτό. Και βρε την ασχολία. Ο νέα σχολεία. Να, βεβαίως. Την ημίτη στα κέντρα. Στα σχολή προπόδων. Έκοψε διάθυμα. Είναι ο πατήρ.
I saw the note you posted. What's the matter?
I know you killed the monger, you home-wrecking malacas.
I don't understand why you're so upset. The monger was running Corinthia into the ground.
Who cares about Corinthia? I care about my own fucking life that you've ruined. He was going to marry me. Me! How many chances do you think a Netera gets in a lifetime?
Πάψε.